Welcome to Game Corp, a bi-weekly podcast where we reach into the Omadrosphere and pull out the next great video game idea. I am the CEO of Game Corp, Bryce.
And I'm the CEO of Game Corp, Beckers.
Last time on this podcast, we made Mr. Tallman's Big Day. How'd that do?
We did it.
Did what?
We inspired children everywhere to follow their dreams and do all kinds of adult things before they're adults.
Like?
You'll have to watch the last episode to find out.
Okay. Did you know that you can submit a game idea using the hashtag GameAcorp on Twitter? It's true. I saw it myself that one time. Beckers, do you have a game idea?
Yeah, I do. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
I was ready for this. I was scrolling through Twitter as I am wont to do, and I saw somebody say, they got mini golf and they got golf. What about large golf?
Yes.
No, that person was Kappa_Kappa, and that's what we're making. We're making large golf.
Okay.
So, what's the difference between golf and mini golf?
The mountains are smaller, but the sticks are the same size.
Mountains?
Yeah, like, in normal golf, the mountains are off in the distance and you don't really interact with them at all, but in mini golf you hit the ball in between them because they're smaller and the ball will fit good. But not like great because it's a skillful maneuver. And
so you like to put the balls between little mountains.
Yes. Also, there's a lot more holes involved in mini golf because sometimes they'll be like you'll hit it down one hole, but it'll like lead to tunnels that'll go to other holes. It's a whole series of tubes and stuff with mini golf. But with normal golf, you just hit it real far with your big clubs.
Okay, but the actual ball size is the same.
Yeah, same ball.
It's just more colorful.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do colorful balls because there's so many of them.
And all colors of balls are beautiful.
That's what I keep telling people.
And that's why the fact that yours are blue is fine.
What? I
don't know.
What was
do you know what
that?
time I got up this morning? It's fine. Let's keep going.
Okay.
So, anyway, get me out.
You can't get out of the thing that you just did.
So, the main difference basically is mini golf is cute and colorful, and you only putt, and there's more holes. So,
and the mountains are smaller.
So let's call it and the mountains are smaller. So let's do mega golf.
Mega golf, okay.
So there should be less colors.
Uh-huh.
The ball's still the same size.
Okay, that was like the thing that I needed to know. Does the ball size change? And we've determined that no matter what size golf you play, only one size ball is allowed to exist.
But since the clubs are little in mini golf, they're smaller. Now in mega golf, they're longer.
Okay. What if with mega golf, you start at the top of a mountain and you have to hit it down the mountain, and there's different courses, like there's different paths you could take, and some of it has you going through the mountain Minecraft style, and maybe
to the mines of Moria.
That's a place. And
what?
It's from Avatar? The Last Gondor.
You need to return your geek card.
Okay. Is Lord of the Rings?
Since mini golf is all putting,
Yeah.
mega golf, you just hit it as hard as you can.
And you're only allowed to have a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no holes.
What? Wait. So it's just the driving range.
No, it's mega golf.
So what you're suggesting is that we take over driving ranges and say, no, you're playing mega golf now. Pay up, suckers.
How do you win?
Yes. I mean, I would assume hit it the farthest, because that's how driving ranges work.
There's not a hole. There's just a picture of a hole. But it's really, really far, so you just hit it as far as you can anyway.
Why is it just a picture of a hole?
Because this is my game, and I can do what I want.
Okay. Is this some Looney Tunes stuff where it's like a hole for some people, but if you're Donald Duck, it doesn't work for you?
Yeah, but if you're the coyote, you just hit the ground.
If it's a painting on the side of a wall, and he can run into it, but the coyote just runs into the wall because he's
similar to how mini golf is way more fun than regular golf. Mega golf is way less fun than the other ones.
So what you're suggesting is we make a non-fun game.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. How? Because honestly, hitting balls.
I don't know. We've never made a game that wasn't fun before.
Hitting a ball with a big old club is the best part of normal golf. The second that
just as hard as you can. This is about getting your anger out.
Okay, that sounds like a fun thing. So I don't see how you would make it not fun, unless
golf is inherently stupid.
Okay, then why don't all the people play mini golf? That one's still golfing. There's just
mini golf
mountains.
is also awful. It's just like marginally less awful because there's bright colors and moving parts.
Yeah, I like them. Is ours? What is this anyway? Because I liked my mountain idea. I liked hitting it down the mountain, and now you just made it a driving range.
Oops. Do you have a game idea?
I have an idea for a day in the life anime starring breakfast cereal mascots. So, I was gonna Google this beforehand, and I'm gonna do that thing right now. And
why not? No, don't Google it. Let's figure it out.
Fine. There's the Toucan Sam.
Toucan Sam.
There is the Tiger the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. There's Count Chocula.
Oh my god. We just said the same person.
Oh my god, Beckers.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god. There's
the Boo-Berry ghost.
Yeah, no, see, I was gonna go with the zombie. No. Is he?
Yeah.
No, it's Frankenberry. Frankenberry.
Oh, yeah. That's a guy.
Yeah.
There's the Cookie Crisp dog.
Yep, there's the Trix rabbit.
Oh, yeah. I like that guy. There's the Captain Crunch.
Yep, for sure. Okay, Backers.
See? Fuck Google.
Beckers, I assume you have watched a day in the life anime.
Yeah, so that's like all I watch. Hello.
Yeah.
I have horrible taste.
I feel like I know all the deep cereal lore, and you know the day in the life thing, and we're gonna combine our information bases and make the anime.
All right.
So describe a day in the life anime so that I can slot in our great characters into this mechanism.
90% of them are about like high school.
Perfect. Honestly, a high school filled with cereal mascots is a great concept to begin with. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Okay. I like. Maybe it's like a Tiny Toons type thing where I don't know. Do they have to like learn how to market their cereal? Like you have to learn how to, or is it about like making delicious cereal? Like I like it being a school where they have to learn about something to do with cereal.
Cereal?
Yeah.
I think I feel like the fact that they're cereal mascots should just come up intermittently in the most random ways, to the point like you're almost forgetting that it's Toucan Sam. And then he says something about like how he has to go Fruit Some Loops later or something. I don't know.
Sorry guys, I can't come to the dance. I gotta Fruit Some Loops. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm. So like, what cereal mascot seems like the biggest nerd to you? Like the biggest loser?
I mean, for sure, Toucan Sam. Toucan Sam, 1000%. He's all about following his nose.
Yeah, what a nerd. Who sniffs stuff, idiot. So he's a nerd, and he doesn't have any friends, and he doesn't trust people easily because he was bullied. I don't know. That's like 80% of them, right?
Oh, I can for sure see that. Well, yeah, there's a decent amount of them that their whole thing is just like the kids not allowing them to eat the cereal that they are on.
Yeah.
There's the Trix one, the leprechaun.
Trix Rabbit.
Yeah.
Lucky. Ooh.
Yeah, he's in there. He for sure I could see being the class prankster. So Toucan Sam and class nerd. Lucky the leprechaun. Is that his name?
I think so. Let's go with it.
Is the class
Who cares
prankster?
If it's true? Hashtag fake news. But here's the deal. Every slice of life anime.
Oh, for one, Tony the Tiger, class bully, for sure.
Oh gosh, yeah.
1000%. He gives you a swirly and is like, it's great while doing it.
Yeah, okay, so Tony's the bully. Who is the love interest? Who is the Toucan Sam's love interest? It's going to be somebody who's really popular, who notices him. That's anime in a nutshell.
Why is there no girl mascots?
There are.
Name a girl cereal mascot.
Wendy's.
I love Wendy's cereal. I love it when they put the little chunks of hamburger in the cereal that I eat. It's delicious.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there is some. I know that there is some.
Do you ever think about the fact that because there is both a Baconator and a son of Baconator, that assumes that the Baconator had sex and reproduced?
What the hell, Bryce? No.
I mean, that information is just out there now.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Did we just uncover sexism? There's literally none. What the fuck?
Okay, backers. The next step of this anime is making our own cereal.
Well, okay, no, he can be gay. That's fine, I guess. But
I mean,
I just am blown away. There's none.
I mean, yeah, we can 1000% make everybody gay in this, but also
there's only one gender in this universe.
And it's cereal. They're all
it's cereal. I what the fuck? I'm scrolling, man.
Having sex in this universe is eating some of the other mascots' cereal.
Oh yeah, you like that Snap Crackle Pop, don't you?
Yes.
Oh shit. Do you remember that cereal from Lion King? It's called Mud and Bugs.
No.
Oh, that was really good. It was really bad for you. It was straight up just
Mud and Bugs.
It was hella chocolatey. It was so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up empty.
They're nothing.
I'm on page like 40 of Google.
Everyone knows it ends at 10. They're just making new pages just to double down on the sexism in the cereal companies.
Like there's obscure ones here and fake ones. And No females, unless Snap, Crackle, or Pop are female, because they're fairly androgynous.
Aren't they like elves?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're all dudes.
Yeah, there's no one that's like clearly feminine. At most they're genderless.
Androgynous.
Yeah.
What the hell? Bro, we just discovered. Oh, Dora. Dora's got her own cereal.
Okay.
But she's a child, so.
Yeah, let's not. I mean, Lucio has a cereal, so if we're just including like non-typical.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking at non-typical cereals too, and I'm still only coming up with Dora.
Why? How did Lucio get a cereal before Diva?
'Cause Lucio owes, dude.
Okay.
Wow. I want some cereal now.
But can we make this anime first?
Sexism cereal. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yep.
Kellogg's, you got some splaining to do. I don't know the other cereal companies.
Captain Crunch, I feel like, is the hot one of them because he owns
popular stud.
Yeah, because he owns a boat.
Hell yeah.
It's like the one who owns a car, but it's a boat, so it's better.
Guy who gets a car first.
Yeah.
But in anime, nobody drives cars.
Well,
but that's why he had got a boat.
Unless it's, yeah. I'm sure people drive boats in animes.
I'm shocked.
I'm not.
Shocked.
I'm surprised you did not believe it.
Shocked.
Okay.
Wow.
Are we going to continue this or are we going to...
I don't know if I can emotionally. I just found out some stunning news about cereals.
Okay. This was going to be a great thing and it was just ruined by...
No, it's not over. We can go. Okay. I can do this. So did Toucan Sam and Captain Crunch hook up or what?
I mean,
how do they meet?
They go to high school together.
Yeah, but they always have some reason that they haven't really met before, and then one of them
does okay. I for sure I could see Captain Crunch being a bad boy. He's kind of got pirate vibes to him. Technically, I think he's in the Navy, but we're gonna make him a pirate captain because that's hotter.
He's a bad boy.
Yeah. So they meet in detention.
And it's the very first time Toucan Sam gets sent to detention, and he gets sent to detention because he was framed.
No, you get
by bullies.
You get in trouble if you make your cereal too unhealthy, or
if it cuts through your mouth.
And he was experimenting with marshmallows, so.
And that's why Captain Crunch is always in detention.
Yeah.
And because he made that "Oops, all berries" travesty.
I was like, somebody did "Oops, all something," and I couldn't think of it.
All berries.
Yeah,
that's Captain.
Yeah, he went full unhealthy.
Yeah. I used to just take the bag of Captain Crunch and pick all the berries out and eat them. And then I left just regular Captain Crunch for my siblings to eat because I was a monster.
Were?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Before. No. I've ascended now.
Okay, so they met in detention. And then Toucan Sam learned a life of crime. And Captain Crunch has been failing out of
nutrition.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with nutrition. Like I want the school. I want it to be Tiny Toons bait. Like because like Tiny Toons was dope because they were learning how to be good tunes. It was great because
So you're really more into the cereal aspect of this.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally we discussed that this was the point of it. Was you were the anime one and I was the cereal one, and together.
But how are we gonna put sexual tension into this if you're too focused on school?
Drop in the sexual tension wherever you want. I want them to be well educated about their cereal. How much iron does their blueberries have?
Okay. Toucan Sam gets sent to detention because one of the bullies ruined his class project by pouring a bunch of Tiger
Trix Rabbit
Trix Rabbit. He put a bunch of cereal in Toucan Sam's Fruit Loops, and it made him too sugary, and he went to detention for giving kids cavities.
Yeah.
And then in detention, Captain Crunch is all like he has to go to detention because he's failing class or whatever.
Yeah.
And they strike up a bargain.
Yep. They parlay. He's gonna tutor Captain Crunch in exchange for Captain Crunch's protection. They parlay so that they can partay.
Okay, this is a high school slice of life anime, so they don't actually have sex for like a really long time.
They're all in their 20s. They were all held back.
So is this college?
It's Monster Prom. They're all immortal.
This is Monster Prom, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Cereal Prom.
Yeah. And who's gonna take the Trix Rabbit to prom?
Nobody.
Nobody wants the Trix Rabbit.
Because he's a big jerk.
Nobody, even the kids don't want the Trix Rabbit involved in any of it. They don't want him there. They just want, you can't have the cereal.
Tricks are for kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm done with this.
I'm done with this one.
Yeah. We both completed our mission here, but Becker's has a new mission.
My mission is to ask Bryce
what
he thinks.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to do it, Becker's. Don't do it.
My mission is to say Bryce has something to say to our investors. I drew a picture last time. Come on.
Hey, Aaron C. and Alex Weber. Did you know that you're a GameMate Corp investor? Both of you, in your own individual ways, in the way that you provide monetary compensation for this podcast by going to patreon.com/lastgeek. And we just want to take a moment to thank you for doing that and helping make all of this that you see behind me. If you're listening or looking at the video, if you're listening audio wise, just imagine some cool things. Look at that dragon. Oh my God, I bet you couldn't see that behind me, but it's there. And that dragon brought to you by Alex Weber.
Boo.
I offered this great opportunity to you, Beckers. I said this could have been you. This could have been you pointing at randomly gesturing behind you. And you didn't want to take that.
You got booed at.
Aaron, I don't know where things are. Aaron C, you see that way back there? That was brought to you by you, and it's my favorite thing.
Aaron, you brought that to yourself. You brought this upon yourself.
and we thank you for it. If you want to help support the show, you can go to patreon.com/lastgeek, and for $5 you can get a shout out on the episodes of GameMate Corp.
And you will have brought that upon yourself.
Yep. Beckers, do you have a game idea?
Yes. Okay, so I took to Twitter.
Took it.
I took to Twitter and I went to the Weird Game Ideas bot channel, which has served us so well in the past. It's at Your Next Game on Twitter.
Yep.
It's called, the idea that I I found is MMO platformer about corrupt motivational speakers.
Yes.
So I'm going to take parts of that.
Is it just the last part?
No, I'm going to take out the platformer part because I don't think a platformer MMO is a good idea ever.
Come on, it could be thousands of people jumping on the platforms.
One small screen. Like, yeah.
I mean, that would assume it's a side-scrolling platformer, not just a platformer. Technically,
like Smash Bros.
Like Banjo-Kazooie is a platformer.
Yeah, that game. I'm familiar with that.
Ratchet and Clank.
I am familiar with that.
That's a great series. It's a platformer.
You know what else is a platformer?
What?
Your mom.
You get it. It's kind of funny because motivational speakers use their platform to speak.
Oh shit. Oh god, do we have to put platforms back in it?
She didn't think about that part.
Okay, so it's an MMO platformer about corrupt motivational speakers, but platformer has a different meaning in this context.
Or
part of the game is about summoning your platform.
Maybe they're all trying to get to jump on each other's platforms to get higher, and whoever's the highest has the most motivational power.
But then they failed the drug test.
Is that what makes them corrupt, is that they have to stay clean?
Yeah, they're really into like heroin.
Okay, I just thought that they were like trying to motivate people to do bad things.
That too. Like, you can be corrupt in a lot of ways.
It's a wide world. You get a lot of options.
Wait until you see the sexual deviance.
I'd rather not. Can we skip that?
I hope we keep this uncomfortable pause in the podcast. Fine. One of them's a motivational speaker for Hitler, though, then. If I can, one or the other.
Did you know the ShamWow guy's in jail?
Why?
I don't know. I just know he got arrested for probably for the thing that we're not supposed to do.
Oh, you mean sexual deviancy. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Why is the ShamWow guy in jail?
The answer I found is battery.
Battery.
From when I Googled ShamWow guy jail, I got ShamWow guy arrested in hooker assault.
So it's both. It's battery and sexual deviancy.
Yeah, he assaulted that. Oh, here we go. Arrest. On February 27, 2009, his name is Vince Offer, which having the last name Offer, considering what he was into, like that man was made to do
murder.
Yep, do murder. Offer and a 26-year-old escort he was dating. Okay. Were arrested in Miami Beach, Florida after a physical altercation. Prosecutors later declined to file formal charges against either person. So he was arrested but not charged. So I guess he's
not
fine.
In jail.
Yeah, he was just arrested for it.
Wow, ShamWow.
You know, I was gonna assume that this was all cut out, but then you dropped that one on me, and now I assume that it has to be left.
This is not cut out. Get real.
Okay,
Aaron. That was all comedy gold.
Tell me about the game.
Oh, where are we at now? MMO corrupt motivational speakers. So everybody in the MMO plays a motivational speaker.
Yep.
You have to get a platform of some kind.
Yep.
And I don't mean literally like
you have to collect
a podium.
You have to collect materials to make a platform to stand on, and like first you want to get some wood, but then you're susceptible to other corrupt people are trying to burn it down, so then you want to get bricks, but then the wolf will come and blow. No, bricks is the good one.
I think sometimes they're corrupt because they're like, you can do anything. You can even go rob a bank. Or but other times they're corrupt because they have like the plague.
Why does the plague make you corrupt?
Because it's like, I don't know, there's spells like in games called corruption, and they give you a disease.
Okay, that's
how it is.
Yeah, but that's
World of Warcraft.
That's different. What about when you create your character, you're assigned, you can pick what kind of corruption you are into, and
That's the different classes.
Yeah, and your goal is to corrupt as many NPCs as you can for your deal. And if you like are high level enough, like you can try and like do some PvP where you're trying to corrupt other players and turn them to your corruption.
Oh my gosh. And each team of motivational speakers, like there's rounds, and it's like a battle royale. Say there's like 5 different types of motivational speakers. There's the diseased ones. There's the ones that want people to rob banks. There's the ones that are just sexual deviants.
No, stop saying that. Stop it. It could be smoking. It could be drinking. It could be so many things. Stop saying that.
They're the ones that are addicted to drugs.
Yes, that's fine.
And then there's the ones that are just politicians.
Yeah, cool.
Those are the 5 classes. And you start off with an equal number of people on each one, and each type gets a special, some sort of ability or advantage or whatever. We'll figure that out. We'll work that out. And your goal is to corrupt other motivational speakers into your type and then overrun the whole battle royale arena.
So you've got 2 tactics at your advantage. You can either A, try and set up your own motivational speaking things, or at the same time you could try and sabotage other players' motivational speakings.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you could go for the weak ones first.
Yeah.
Who are the weak ones? Who knows? It'll change. It'll change constantly. There'll be metas. There'll be buffs and nerfs. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. Okay. Politicians, what are their what are their strengths and weaknesses, pros and cons?
They
should I have started with sexual deviance?
So this brings us to the final game idea. Beckers, have you ever heard of the video game called Graveyard Keeper?
No.
This information does not surprise me in the least.
Well, explain it to all of our listeners. And I'm sure none of them have heard of it either, because...
What do you imagine Graveyard Keeper is about?
Like a person who works at a graveyard and keeps the headstones nice and keeps those deviant youths out of the graveyard and the necrophiliacs away.
Okay, I've only
mows the grass.
I've only seen the game played for like 5 minutes, but from my
waters the graves.
That's okay.
So that people will grow.
So the Graveyard Keeper, from my understanding, is the game in which you get bodies,
and that's how you get Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, I'm sorry. You can go now.
Graveyard Keeper is the game in which you get bodies from people who are not alive anymore, and then you put those bodies in the ground, and then you give the note.
Plant them.
Sure, and you get the note that says that you put them in the ground, and then you give that to the family, and then you did good, and you gotta keep making the graves and putting the bodies in there. But so it's set in like old timey days. It's not in like 1996. It's in the back yonder things when you don't have a forklift to put the bodies in. To use. So I was thinking, what if you're playing that video game and your old timey village, like people just aren't dying enough, because your whole thing is like you get the money when you put the body in the hole. Like the people who are in the holes aren't paying you. You only get the money when they put the body in the hole. So you need more bodies.
Let the bodies hit the hole.
You need more bodies, Beckers. So you can get more money.
Let the bodies hit the hole.
Who listens to this podcast?
I actually think this episode's going really good.
Really?
We're having fun. Yeah.
Really?
Why? Is there a problem with it?
No, that's what
I thought. That's what I thought, nerd. Say that to my face.
Say what to your face?
Put up your jokes. Do it. You won't.
Is the next live show going to be us punching each other?
I have a sword.
Yeah,
you do too, but mine's made of metal.
I have a keyblade. I have a
It's made of foam.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't really
Don't hurt yourself.
I don't have too much weaponry.
Got
'em.
My diva gun is like a real weapon.
Oh, I have two.
That one.
I have two. My Nerf guns could totally defeat your little diva gun that I already broke. I broke it once.
Broken. I fixed it.
Yeah.
You didn't break it. You told me that a different person broke it.
No, I admitted I broke it.
I thought you told me. Never mind. We're podcasting. Let's talk about this later.
Okay. Graveyard Keeper 2. Not enough bodies. You need more bodies because you're a Graveyard Keeper. How do you get bodies?
I'm trying really hard to avoid just saying murdering people because I know that's what you're going for. So I want to deny you that. Subvert your expectations. You fly to a war zone.
Okay.
And you
start stealing bodies you just
take them off the battlefield.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be like, oh, they brought you a body and they want you to bury it. Just find a body and then bury it and be like, you owe me money now. They're like, what? They'll be like, yeah.
Maybe that could be a service that they offer in war because, like everyone else is busy fighting. And obviously all wars are like the Civil War.
Uh-huh.
That's how I still picture them in my head. So... Yep. There's like bayonets and whatever, and people are stepping over other bodies. So you could just like get in there, and you're wearing white because you're neutral.
Yep.
And you're just getting in there, and you're like, "Excuse me, I'm just gonna grab these. Get these out of your way. You kids have fun." You just grab those bodies, and then like everyone lets you do it.
You reinvigorated my whole idea. Okay, I want to make Graveyard Keeper during an active war. So you have to try and dig graves to put bodies in while like the war is happening.
And it's a beautiful message because both sides get buried in the same graveyards. It's like we're all one people.
Or it's an anti-war message.
Yeah.
Because you're burying all these people. So okay,
it's a beautiful message.
Here is the things that make it difficult. 1, you have to try and dig the hole without getting stabbed. 2, you have to try and grab the body without getting stabbed. 3, when you've completed digging the hole but have not grabbed the body to put in there, you have to worry about people trying to use your hole as a place
like trenches.
Yeah, place to hang out so they don't get shot. These are all things that you have to worry about when you're building a graveyard on a battlefield. Anything else I'm forgetting, Beckers?
Could you just put like a headstone in a spot and be like, this person's buried here, even if they're not?
I mean, probably like that's happened when they can't find the body, but then also like, I don't think I could go like, hey Jimothy, your husband's buried, and be like, no, he's at home making dinner. I'm not paying you because they're...
Well, if you could guess right sometimes, though.
Sometimes you're like, we haven't seen him in a couple of daes.
Or maybe he's not home. Yeah, he's not home right now, and they're like, oh, shoot, he died? Dang it.
You want to make this a game about convincing people their loved ones have died so you can
There can be many parts to this game.
I'm trying to decide how fucked up that is.
Who knows which way this game
It's
could go?
very fucked up, but I'm trying to decide exactly how fucked up, and it's very fucked up. Yeah, this game could be a lot of things. There's a lot of options here. I like the
Pick
battle.
one.
I like the one where it's just you gotta try and make a graveyard on a war field while not getting stabbed. That's an interesting one.
Can it be like
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it can? Awesome.
Yeah, cool.
I want it to be like VR, so you have to actually dodge with your body.
For sure, Z. For sure, Z.
And it's a rhythm game.
What?
So the bayonets are coming in and they're like stab, stab, and you're like, ooh, dodging.
Exactly.
But sometimes it's not a rhythm game.
All the best VR games are rhythm games, Speckers.
Well, all the best. You could have just said all the best games.
So I think we should make the Day in the Life anime starring breakfast cereal mascots.
What? What about?
Which one of your ideas do you think is the one that you want to present? What that you would like to lay on a plate and say this is the good one?
I want to call the motivational speaker one platformer, and make that. It could have been something if you didn't hate it so much.
It was never anything. You just kept saying bad things that are probably not in the podcast anymore.
Yes, they are. Don't you dare.
Beckers, what are we gonna call the Day in the Life anime starring breakfast cereals mascots?
What's a really famous Day in the Life anime?
I could not tell you one Day in the Life anime. Full Metal Alchemist. It's the Day in the Life of Edward Elric, and his life
the ones I really like aren't like the really big ones.
Is the volleyball one considered a Day in the Life anime, or is that something else?
No, that's a sports anime. That's different.
Could they work at a maid cafe?
I'm pretty sure they're called like slice of life animes.
Okay, that's what. Why didn't you correct me when I first started saying the Day in the Life thing?
Because I wanted you to be wrong for as long as possible.
Good.
Okay, slice of life anime, starring breakfast cereals.
Yep.
Let's call it. I'm trying to make a play on like a slice of toast and breakfast cereal. You know, I'm in the universe of what a good name might be. Breakfast with a slice of life.
That's nothing.
Fuck you.
A serial of good events.
No,
it's supposed to be like a series of unfortunate events.
Okay, you know what a really famous slice of life anime is? It's called Your Lie in April.
Okay. You know what's a really famous podcast?
I've never listened to any podcast ever before.
It's called Serial. But it's
I don't believe you.
But it's the other one.
I know.
Okay.
I knew it was the other one. I hate it. I hate your idea.
I know.
Okay. Whole grains and in love.
The best part of waking up is you.
But there's no coffee in this game.
Nutritional facts of life. Okay. High fructose cereal school. I was trying to go with high school. It's like something on high school.
Let's do something about sugar.
But sugar's bad in this universe.
But all the best cereals are sugary anyway. Sugar Rush.
That's the game in Wreck-It Ralph.
Sure. I'm sure it's a lot of things.
It probably is a lot of that's the name of the power the guy in My Hero Academia has.
Yes, it is. I actually knew that one. Okay. Give me some sugar. I want that. I want give me some sugar.
Why? What does that have to do with any of this?
Because that's slang for kissing. And good cereals have sugar in them. Checkmate. Checkmate. Let's call it give me some sugar. Come on. Come on. It's really good.
Fine. But
Yes!
but then you have to tell people about the live shows.
Oh shit. I wasn't ready. All right, let's do it. Guys, we're gonna go on a hiatus.
I'm serial about you.
We're gonna go on a hiatus. But we will still be posting shows because we're going to post the live shows that we have previously recorded when we went to conventions. And the good news is that just about any random person that walks into our panel is funnier than we are. So they're actually like way good. So
I didn't think that you would say those words.
I did.
Yeah, so we're gonna put up the live shows. The audio quality of those is
not like this.
Not great. Some of them are better than others. The first one's pretty rough, and then they get better from there. But yeah, there should be a few of them from different conventions we've gone to. So yeah, we'll have those up for the next few slots, and then we'll
be back to business as usual.
Yep. So, yeah, look forward to those. They were previously Patreon exclusive, but now they're going to be available for everyone. The Patreons have had all the time to listen to them. They've dissected every word we've said, and they know all the deep lore. And there'll even be we'll even be recording new stuff so that the Patreon people will hear words that you non-patrons will never hear.
I'm going to record something and put it on Patreon that no one is ever going to hear but a patron.
Yep.
It's going to be crazy. You won't even know what it is because you can't listen to it unless you're a patron.
Yep. But yeah,
it's going to be nuts.
Our live shows will be going up in the normal feed, so we'll get excited for that. But this brings us to the end of the episode. I know you can't believe that we made Give Me Some Sugar. That was yep, okay. Beckers, where can people hear from you?
You can find me on Twitter at Dr. Beckers with a Z. And, actually, we're getting kind of close to the point where I'm going to have fiber internet and I'll be able to stream again. So you may, at the end of July, see me on Twitch at Dr. Beckers with an S.
Maybe. Also, since you won't be hearing for us properly in our normal shenanigans for a bit, the end of August 22nd at 5 p.m. Central, me, Beckers, and a bunch of our friends will be doing a Dungeons & Dragons live stream to raise money for the for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals through a charity called Extra Life. So we will be playing Dungeons & Dragons, and you can donate to the charity and help us raise money, and it'll be great. You can watch that on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LastGeekPlays. And if you want to set yourself a reminder, you can go to lastgeek.com/the letters D, the letter N, and the letter D. D and D. And that will bring you to a cool Eventbrite website where you can buy a free ticket, and I think they'll send you emails of like your event's coming up, and you'll be reminded of it. Otherwise,
it's for the kids.
It is for the kids. It will be supporting a cool hospital, a children's hospital that is near and dear to my heart. Anyway, you can follow me at twitter.com/lastgeek if you just want to see what I'm up to. But this brings us to the end of the episode, and we will see you when we see you. But until then, have fun. Bang, bang, bang.